Sophia watched as Darius moved slowly, purposefully, on their journey towards the city of Avras. She didn't know what he was thinking, and that made it worse, because she really wasn't sure if he was even thinking of her at all. Toby was nearby, sullen as always. Who knew what went on in that shriveled mess of a brain in his half-zombie-like body? She decided there was only one way to find out. Darius, dear, are we headed to Avras, and will we be there soon?
Yes, we must help the Queen.
The Queen? Do you really need to rush towards her aid? Is she not strong enough to deal with this matters without us?
She is everything to us. She means the world to me. We must help her.
I see. Sophia was a little bit taken aback by this, but there was nothing she could do. Darius had made his point clear. Toby walked forward, or rather, he stumbled forward, sort of crooked in his ways as always. Sire, do you feel what I feel? There is a presence nearby. They seem to be moving in the same direction as we are, stomping as they go. Should we do something about this?
Yes, zombie. It appears you're right. I feel a presence in the air. There must be another army marching towards Avras. We shall intercept.
Hello, PTG fans. Proxy Table Gaming. That was completely off script.
That was good.
That wasn't bad, was it?
I was impressed.
We literally just started talking. Yeah, I'm sorry for the Sophia voice, all female voices. Viewers out there,
It's sexy and you know it.
Yeah, well, I knew it, really. I'm Hyper G. You are Lucky Sixes.
Yo.
And we're here for the final part, potentially final part.
Yeah.
If we get more demands for more, then maybe we'll do more. But yeah, we are heading the von Hesselink family to Avras, the city of Avras, as part of the Avras campaign.
The journey of Avras is nearly complete.
It is indeed. And
by the way, we're so Avras today because not only are we recording this, I am putting the finishing touches to one of my
terrain pieces.
What do they call it? Influence points gainers.
Yeah, which you are desperate to achieve many.
Oh man, I've got so many unfinished things for this, but
don't get off on a tangent. Come on, this is what we're doing. We're
so overly Avras today.
Yeah, too right.
Is my point.
So there's our three main protagonists: Sophia in the foreground and Toby on the left.
Are they protagonists? I don't know. They're undead. Could be antagonists of everyone else.
Could be, yeah. And Darius at the back on the right with his bloody swords. There's the special rules that we're using for the von Hesselink bloodline, etc. You'll be familiar with those if you've seen the previous 3 reports, and if you haven't, then go back and watch them now.
Yeah.
And also the additional rules for the zombie unit that is accompanied by Toby, the half-zombie necromancer. I enjoy his voice. I enjoy being him. He's funny.
I enjoy his voice.
Anyway, so without spoiling too much of the army that is marching alongside the vampires...
You may have guessed already.
Well, you may have guessed from this screen that it's going to be an ogre army. The stomping was probably the first giving away.
That's it.
Although, actually, what I came up with, HyperG came up with, is some special rules of their own, considering it's Avras. This is one of the creations I've made for it, just to stick into the book for this battle only, which is a Scrappling Chieftain. All of the rules on there. Very goblin-like in his statistics or characteristics. I decided to take a few Scrappling Chieftains in an ogre army, just to make it a little bit of fun.
Yeah, really cool.
Including one on a saber-toothed tiger mount. So, and those were the points I used. I didn't think about the points very long, really. So, don't worry about crying OP or that's
similar
rubbish
to
or anything.
Von Hesselink stuff.
Exactly, yeah. It was all very quickly thought out of, and also gave some Scrappling big names into the book as well. So you got a Warlock, a Sizzler. Pause and have a read of the rules if you like, because I'm not going to read them out to save time. And a big guy, big name as well. Had some fun with those. And I chose one Scrappling Chieftain with each a big name, just so we could see them all in the battle, potentially. And then there was a couple of other rules added into the Ogre army. There was an additional big name available to make a Tusker-like character available, so that Tuskers could be taken as they used to be taken in units of 2. Trying not to be too controversial with that decision, but it is what it is.
What it is.
Yeah, and also a banner enchantment as well, a veteran banner, which can't be taken by core units, just to give them a boost to offensive skill and defensive skill in start of round of combat. Anyway, we were still in the garage, my garage, the new den, and that was deployment. I've actually looked, and we haven't got a better picture of deployment, so unfortunately that is as good as it gets.
But if you follow me on Twitter,
you might have
Lucky
seen
Sixes PTG, you might have seen a few other angles.
Yeah, indeed. So I'm going to go through what the ogres had. I think they actually deployed the other way, so it was on the hill, left to right. We both actually deployed left to right, as you see on this picture, because Avras was over the river in our ideal world.
Yes.
In this imaginary setting.
We've met the final road to Avras.
Yeah. So there's quite a few terrain pieces dotted about, but the obstacles were not actually obstacles. So they couldn't be defended or anything. They were purely there for aesthetic purposes. So on this hill, I've got a unit of Tuskers, a big unit of Scrapplings with the Warlock Scrappling Chieftain and the big guy, who was the general of the Scrapplings.
And what's his name?
Well, I don't know. But he was big guy, wasn't
Big
he?
guy,
Yeah, he was big guy. That was a trick question. You did that on purpose. Yeah. Well, that case, the Warlock is called Warlock.
Yeah, right.
There was also the Sizzler model on that side as well. There was
Porky.
Okay. There was a unit of tribesmen and bruisers, a Rock, another unit of Tuskers, another unit of Tuskers, and I think this unit down here was the one with the veteran banner. And there's a couple of Scrappling characters dotted around as well. One of them on a saber-toothed tiger. On your side, what did you have? Baronites up there?
Baronites followed by... Oh, God.
Yeah, I know.
I want to say... I've got no idea. I can't tell from
Sorry, Vampire Spawn. I'm getting it wrong now. Yeah.
You zoom in?
No, we won't bother with that.
All right.
Come on.
I'll just go to the next picture then.
Yeah.
Vampires, isn't it?
Ghouls,
Shrieking
horror.
Yeah, Varkalak's over here.
Varkalak's up there then.
Oh, yeah.
I remember that. Anyway, there we go. We've got a better screen of that one. So, no, that's my army. Really? Yeah.
Oh, and there you can see Avras over there.
Indeed. The Castle Avras, which looks exactly like the Vampire Von Hesling Castle and the Dwarf Castle.
Hey, castles all built the same, aren't they?
So we've done your Vanguard, and you got first turn by the looks of it, because you moved your Varkalak up, and he was onto the hill into the flank of the Scrapplings. I'm using that model as the big guy, because the big guy rules meant he was on a 40mm base, which is kind of funny. Yeah. So
I move up tentatively.
Yeah, you didn't want to leave some charges. I think one of these units had the Ogre Khan Chieftain or whatever, who'd got the Tusker big name, which meant he could join a unit to make it a unit of 3. And so these units.
They're just biding their time.
Yeah, with Impact, it's Vampire Spawn aren't going to enjoy that if the ogres get the charge. So you were tentative with that one. Moved your dogs up. Indeed. Chaffing 3 units.
3 units of Jaff. Well done. And I remembered their Vanguard as well. So
yeah, that's how they got that far. Yeah.
Move up. As you would.
There's not a lot of shooting in the Ogre army.
No.
Yeah.
Getting a rise off to gain, I think it was 9 zombies over there.
Oh, okay.
The undeadies.
Useful. And you moved Raven's Wing off to try and kill the Sabertooth, if I remember rightly.
That was the attribute.
Oh, yeah.
One of the getting rerolls to hit or something like that.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I think I let that off, and then we remembered. Oh, yeah, Raven's Wing. Yeah, definitely wrong.
Okay, but yeah,
you didn't kill the Sabertooth though.
I don't think
no wounds at all. Yeah. So my turn. The bruisers charge the dogs.
Smashy.
Yeah, too right. I didn't charge with the rock auric though, because I wanted to hold him back just for the time being. Didn't want him charging off into the distance in case of a fail frenzy or whatnot. And I didn't feel the need to move my Tuskers up too far either, really.
Yeah.
No rush on either side.
Both defending the entranceway to Avras.
Yeah. Over here, I turned the Scraplings to look at the Varkalak and the Tuskers on the other side, and chaffed with the surviving saber-toothed tiger. This single model was the Sizzler, the Scrapling Sizzler. So it kind of worked like a Fanatic Madkit, sorry, except that you could move it, and it only did its stuff when you got it into a successful charge.
Okay.
So if someone charged it was basically just a Scrapling kick.
Yeah.
But if you managed to get the charge off with him, then it would cause some damage. Yeah. So there's that. Got Deceptive Glamour up on the Varkalak as well, which helps. I can't really remember why I was doing that. It might have been all they had left in dice. I don't think he would definitely run through the saber-toothed tiger.
Really every little helps, isn't it?
Yeah, or maybe it was to get the evil eye off as the tribute.
Mm-hmm.
And that's witchcraft I gained from the warlock Scrapling big name.
Yeah. Well, I can match, but not as far.
Yeah, not as far. Yeah. Yeah, so there's that.
Don't be doubly sure.
It must have been a real big cast.
Dogs died, but then I wound. Come on. What was it? It was to the guy as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was. You attacked.
Because we were saying he was he basically punched him, and one of them just bit his arm, and he was. Come on, boy.
Yeah, I had loads of different characters as well as the full Scrapling chieftains. I had a shaman, a BSB Khan, and the Tusker Khan. So,
but yeah, dealt with that. But I'll take that as a win. So
you moved him around,
pussied out.
Yeah, that's just mean.
Absolutely.
Really.
But yeah, I love a flank. Me
playing a merry dance with the Varkalak. I think. Thing is, against single models, you really can't pin them down very easily.
Really hard to. Yeah.
Yeah. If they don't want to get caught, they won't.
Yeah. I mean, so old Frederico's continuing on his annoyance of that.
Yep. You moved the Baronites and Sophia out of line of sight of that Tusker unit. Really bad at positioning Tusker units. But I was trying to pin down the Varkalak without any fear of a flank charge at that point. So it's not that surprising that you got out of there. And you moved out some bats to do another round of chaffing.
Chaff! It's all coming ahead.
But this, I mean...
So... Right, with this,
you better explain.
I've moved up Shrieking Horror to there because I'm out of line of sight of the guy on the left, the single guy.
Yeah.
But fully knowing that I'm in complete line of sight of them. But I'm going to Scream Man. 6.
The 3 unit, yeah.
Hoping to do 5 or 6 wounds. And then I wanted to see if those guys on the right could take a charge from
impact hits. And
I think in my head, it's pretty even, but
yeah,
we'll see.
We will see. It does depend on the impact hits. If I get 2 impact hits, it's not so bad.
Yeah. If
I get 6, it's fairly bad.
Yeah. So, but in order to do the thing at the top and scream and allow the scream, I had to chaff this unit. So I thought, what better way than to try it out, see what we got here.
Yeah. See how it goes. Oh, this was disappointing. This was like bad sportsmanship.
I think so, yeah.
You did that Ravens thing OP attribute, which we gave the Von Hesselinks and killed the Sizzler.
Sizzler's dead.
I mean, now we can't see the fun of the Sizzler.
No. Oh, Porky. Sorry, mate.
Oh, I quite like the Sizzler as well.
Yeah.
Just they're all known by their big names.
The Sizzler.
Yeah. So Sizzler's dead.
He's dead.
Forget about explaining those rules because they don't matter.
He's dead. So
that caused the saber-tooth tiger to run away as well.
Yeah.
Obviously. It left me a bit out of position here because neither of my two units are staring at each other, but completely out of line of sight of all of their enemies.
And there isn't quite enough room to get into the Varkalak where he is.
No. You got tons of spells off on the ghouls.
Yeah, boy. Ghouls are re-rolling everything, boy.
Yeah.
And our Raven Wings these guys.
Yeah,
I think this is another thing. So as well, to chaff your Rock from going into the Shrieking Horror now.
Yeah, and you did that because you didn't need to chaff the bruisers because the ghouls are tanked up.
Yeah.
They are like
They'll take a bit of bruising, but then they'll dish out the
take a
wounds.
bit of bruising. Well, they'll attack first.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Oh, true. Yeah. Well, impact hits, but yeah.
yeah, that would not be good. There's your scream.
And scream, I did.
Left the character alive, untouched. But,
6 wounds.
It's very good.
Boom.
Yeah, I mean you're wounding on 2s, but you don't roll 1s.
I don't roll 1s. Come on.
My guy didn't run away though, so there's that at least. I charged into the bats.
Obs.
And I charged into him because
Obs.
otherwise I'm just gonna get screamed at.
Yeah.
So
Definitely had to.
and charged into them.
Yep.
Just wanted to see what would happen.
I was well interested. This is the most interesting thing.
I can't remember how I did a wound to the these guys. I might have done like a hand of heaven on them and only done 1 wound in the last round.
Yeah, I
Magic.
can't remember. Or is it a rock has got a shooting?
Maybe a crossbow because I did just move. Yeah, could have been that. I did not charge with either of my units, but I did chap up with the Scrappling Chief on the Sabertooth.
Ghouls are like frothing at the mouth.
Yeah.
Probably from having so much Red Bull.
Moved up to try and pin down the Varkalak again.
Yep.
Yeah, which kind of had to be done, but I abandoned the idea of doing so with the Scrappling unit because I needed them to face forward because the Baronites and Sophia are coming.
Yeah.
The Sabertooth Tiger up in this corner did rally, which is something, but I mean he's
in here.
He's kind of stranded on his own, really.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, got Hand of Heaven off to kill Sophia.
Killed her.
Yeah, and that was incredible. I mean, that's what Hand of Heaven can do. I mean, you'll hear me
completely
loving Hand of Heaven a
yeah.
lot over the next few battles that we put on.
Roll for the strength, and that's what did it.
Yeah.
Sophia. Oh.
Yeah, I think it was strength 7 hits.
Yeah.
I seem to remember.
She, by the way, has not had a good campaign.
No.
She keeps dying.
Third death?
KO. Sophia, KO. KO. And, yeah, she is
down
for the count.
Yep, another Ravens wing. Ugh. We were actually talking about it as it happened, and we definitely agreed it was OP for an attribute, didn't we? That's why it's not an attribute.
Yeah. Didn't you Ravens wing me?
Did I? Oh, well, that's what this is showing, actually, isn't it?
Because this is your turn.
Yeah, this is a genuine Ravens wing, isn't it? I just see Ravens wing and think OP von Hesselings.
Yeah, and you also dusted a wound too.
Yeah, that's fine. That's allowed.
Honestly,
that's allowed. Yeah, killed the bats.
Yep.
Yep. And this was a bit of a push, really.
Yeah.
You did 3 wounds to me, which leaves him on 1. I did 4 wounds to you, or was it? I think it was
3
1 through combat res.
Charge,
Yeah. So
yeah,
it's pretty cool. But I mean, it's your turn next. I mean, did you do those 3 wounds with screaming?
Yeah, I only scream.
Yeah.
So I think you did 3 wounds.
I did 3 wounds, which meant you had three screams and did 3 wounds with it, which is very good turnaround. 9 rolls and no 1s.
Absolutely.
Over here, of course, you whiffed tastically, really.
Yeah. So
I think I killed 1 guy with my impact hits.
Yeah. So
or did I just do 2 wounds? I can't remember.
I did 2.
So
you've got a charge and a BSB. So in order, I had 1 wound on me, and you've done in total 7 wounds.
Yeah.
So you must have done 3 wounds. 4 wounds, maybe 3 or 4 wounds.
Yeah.
And then I crumbled the rest.
Yeah, I mean, the ogres clearly got the better of it.
We both just
whiffed 2 wounds, but we didn't do a lot. Yeah.
Darius was not pleased
with his little vampire spawns.
That's narrative for you, mate.
Good.
Don't write itself.
You didn't need to tell me. I knew it. I knew it when I heard it. Varkalak.
So Frederico's getting.
He's getting some
frustrated with this merry dance.
Yeah, he doesn't need to anymore. He's going for it.
Pish.
And of course, the Baronites join with Darius. Where did Darius come from?
Out of one of the units. Darius, vengeful of Sophia's death.
Yeah.
That he kind of caused again.
Yeah, by being an absolute knob.
Yeah.
Yeah,
fancies that fighting again. I will need to.
Shut up, woman.
Yeah. Just die.
That's what you're here for.
There's one way to get rid of when you miss it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, charged in with ghouls.
Of course, they've still got the spells on at the minute, but you'll need to cast them again if you want them still.
Yeah.
And there's the charges over there. Zombies and skeletons just chilling
Toby's
just you got Izrazul as well, haven't you?
Oh, yeah.
I forgot about him. He came from the cave. He's having a quiet campaign.
He is, yeah.
just chilling.
Stick with these other skeletons.
Yeah. Chaffed up the bat.
Chaff
with the bats on the
bats.
tiger.
So just don't want any flank charges for combat risk because I don't think you'll do any wounds to me.
Nah, but you didn't need to worry about that.
Don't worry about it. OP.
I'm too kind for you, letting you get that in.
Yeah, I'd never really use it. Normally.
Now we know how good it is.
Anyway, so
that's like saying Wrath of God is my attribute.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Maybe that's what I need to put up for ogre rules.
I think so.
Yeah. All right, got the Darius to make a unit of zombies in front of both me ogre units. Vampire chaff, eh? At some point, I switched the Scrapping Chief for a Saber Tiger. I didn't just and
he died.
Manage to get a Tiger in there. He definitely died. Yeah, and that one died too. So all the Saber Tigers going down in one turn.
See you later.
Yep. And you overran 11 inches, which was crucially short of the flank of the bruisers. In fact, I'm starting to think these are tribesmen and these are bruisers because they're the models with the great weapons. Yeah. But yeah, hopefully it doesn't matter too much in the overall battle report. The big guy challenged, or issued a duel,
Darius
which is the stupidest thing to do in the world when you're going against Darius. Yeah. And then, But this is all a story.
But you needed his leadership anyway.
Yeah,
from that point of view.
Yeah. Because he,
the big guy wants to take on the other big guy,
and who's Darius a bit smaller than him.
Yeah, Darius is smaller but bigger
in heart. That doesn't beat.
Just heart.
Leave it there. And a whole load of scrappings went down to the Baronites, but they were still steadfast and they held. Very good, boys. Very good. Yeah, on that would have been like League Discipline 7, I think, from a Scrappling Chief. Yeah. The Shrieking Horror screamed
his
last
way
scream through that guy.
I think I was your great weapon on your guy, weren't you? So I was at the same time as your Tusker, and your Tusker didn't kill me off, so I was able to.
Oh, okay. I did very bad wounding in the last round of combat, then, didn't I? If I did those 3 wounds to you.
Yeah, I think so.
Unless you did roll some ones for your scream. I only did 3 wounds in total.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Either way, you managed to...
Shrieking Horror freed up.
Indeed. But of course, over here, you can just about see it. These Tuskers managed to eliminate the vampire spawn.
Yeah, smashed it.
Without much casualties, really.
Yeah, it just evaporated.
Yeah, and it'll be the Ogre's turn next. So the Rock Aurica's free, the Tuskers are free.
I don't think so. Oh, no, it is you.
Yeah, it's me next, baby. There you go.
Because this proves it.
It's like I was there.
Like you were there. Where was I? I just cried.
Hiding under the desk.
Just died.
Absolutely.
I mean, again.
Yeah, so I also charged these Tuskers down the hill into the back of the Varkalak, and that was interesting. I was hoping.
Did you take a wound?
Dangerous terrain.
Yeah. I think I've regained my wound through
vampiric. Yeah, and those. I think I've charged the bats as well. Other zombies as well.
Yeah.
They're zombies, not bats now.
Yeah, I'm running out models.
Yeah. All right.
Zombie models.
There's this. Don't know what more that's showing. And sure enough, the Shrieking Horror goes down. I
think that was showing another steadfastest.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yes, it would. Maybe. I've done my movement in the picture before.
Yeah.
Shrieking Horror goes down as you would expect, quite comfortably without a scream. There you go. That's the next one.
What was the last one?
This is the Warlock dying to another duel.
Yeah. Darius is just killing everyone.
Yeah, totally. There's my because it's a -1 discipline.
Yeah.
So down to 5 because the unit's 6.
Crucially, they hold.
Steadfast, they hold. Yay, scraplings. That's what they're there for. And this was a bit of a whiff.
This was weird.
I had 2 Tuskers when I started that.
Yeah.
So
Federico.
Yeah, Federico did 5 wounds to me?
Yeah.
I did 1 wound. No, it would have been 2 wounds. I don't know, 1 wound and then win combat res? Or no, I wouldn't have won combat res.
Definitely lost combat res.
So I did 2 wounds. You got 1 back from Vampiric again, because Frederico's got extra Vampiric rule.
Yeah.
Is it 3 up or did we make it 2 up?
2. No, it's normally 3 up, so it's 2 up at the cost of 1 region.
Fortitude. So yeah, the Frederico just went crazy, and I didn't do much, and so yeah, that's not going to go my way at all.
He is badass, man.
Yeah, it looks like as well. I had killed the zombies before doing this, and so I hadn't turned around at all.
Well, neither of us thought that would happen.
Yeah, and I'm not sure I would have wanted to turn around anyway because the ghouls are right there now.
Sure.
So would have been a bad idea. And speaking of them, you charged into the bruisers.
Mm-hmm.
I moved up everyone else,
wanting to go first and do as many wounds as humanly possible.
Yeah, definitely, and eliminate the impact hits as well.
Yeah.
You put Whispers of the Veil on my tribesman unit because you were hoping for a little bit of a master plan with my discipline, weren't you?
I was.
You were. Yes.
And then I think a Rico unit, another chaff.
Where?
Up in. Let's go down.
Oh, there, yes, in front of the rock.
So I must have risen another unit as well.
Sounds about right.
So magics aplenty. Now that magic barrier is gone.
Yeah.
For the vampires, they are doing well. What's this?
This is me failing discipline 8 or is it discipline 8? Discipline 7 tests. Yeah, that's right. Because the Khan in there is discipline 8.
Yeah.
And so is the Shaman, actually.
And
with Whispers of the Veil, I'm down to discipline 7.
Yeah.
So your master plan was to reduce me to discipline 7 rerollable.
To make it worth it.
I failed by rolling 9 and above. So your spell didn't make any difference whatsoever. The general was the big guy, I think.
Okay.
Who's dead. So
So they've run away.
I can't remember what I ran from.
Seeing the death that Darius and his army was bringing. Ran.
All right, you and your narration.
Mate, I can't get over it.
Yeah. So was this what they ran away from? It must have been.
Yes. So I did this first.
Yeah.
Thinking, and this was my master, thinking that they would then have to take a panic test because they were within 6 inches.
Yeah.
And knowing what Federico did before that,
it was in your favour this time.
Was always going to mop up this unit.
Well, yeah, I agreed with it that time.
Yeah.
And so, yeah.
So
your plan worked. Wonders.
We panicked them off, and they panicked from
all the way up there.
Yeah, they went through a few DTs as well.
Yeah, that's why they've lost a whole row of models. Because they're
DTs
large.
through the chaff, which is again what I put them there as well.
Yeah.
But also to rock, and then through the impassable. So
it's a master plan.
I tell you what.
Yeah, just a shame that the actual spell didn't matter.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I'm just terrible at discipline tests. But yeah, nice. Good work. I hate you.
Yeah.
This went nicely in your favour as well.
Yeah.
So I think you turned him around just in case. I don't know why you turned him around.
I think he's facing up.
Is he?
Well, he isn't there.
Anyway,
maybe.
The ghouls dealt with the bruisers.
I think I did 9 wounds, and then you fled.
Yeah, I did a few back.
Yeah, you must
have done.
Doesn't look like you have there.
Well, I needed to have done. I'm not going to whiff with 9 attacks and stomps. You're not
going to lose it, right?
No, I hope not.
Maybe I just haven't taken them off yet.
Or we just, decided let's just make this even easier. A whole load of scraplings die,
but they do 2 Baronite kills.
Yeah,
that's whittling me down.
Yeah. I'm not sure we took a picture of it or not. Oh, we did.
Oh, and guess what?
We did.
Passed the blood again.
Steadfast. Haven't even got a reroll now. Doing it on their first roll as well.
They're the best thing.
Absolutely. Yeah, they are. Went into the chaff zombies, of course.
Yeah, get rid. And they rallied.
That's what's left of that
on
unit.
Leadership 7.
Yeah.
They still have it?
Well, no, we're back up to 8 now. I think. Oh, no, it would have been 7. Yeah. We were taking the cards away, so maybe we don't care.
Could have been crucial.
Could have been.
But yeah. They rally.
Yeah, so I'm now in your backfield. And actually, we played the objective as counter thrust, didn't we? Not counter thrust.
Banners.
Breakthrough. No, it was breakthrough.
Breakthrough.
Which was whoever was closest to Avras.
Yeah.
But now that I'm saying this, I'm remembering that neither of us really bothered with that, did we?
Okay.
We were there for the fight. Yeah.
You want to kill the opposing army so that there's no... Oh, yeah, I did turn around.
Yeah, you did, yeah. The Bruisers rallied, so they're there.
Yeah.
But,
Facing my backfield.
What's this? I think this is just like my first and only attempt at an overview in the entire battle, which is a bit late, really, considering. But
yeah,
I moved these guys this way as well to face off with Federico. Seen what he can do when I charge them, but they needed to do something because all of the vampire army was taken out on this side.
Yeah,
so.
Mopped up that flank.
Yeah. That's a Hand of Heaven that I did.
And that, boys and girls, is a dice roll. Right there.
It is, isn't it? Can you remember the context, though?
What? You just wanted it off.
Yeah, but what was I doing?
Got it.
Oh, that's right. I did it with 5 dice, didn't I?
That's what I mean.
Yeah. So we don't remember who I did it on?
No, I got no idea. But it's one hell of a dice roll.
Yeah.
I don't think you did anything either.
No.
It was just...
Isn't that like an example of the best 5 dice cast you can do? It is, isn't it? Yeah.
Without miscasting.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
What a campaign.
That's what you do. And that's what it killed, clearly.
Must have.
I think that's all he could see, because they're the unit over there.
Worth it.
Best dice roll in Magic you're ever going to get. And I killed 4 zombies. All right.
After Rock kills the chaps.
It looks like there he's facing like, oh
my god. These scraplings are pissing down on yourself.
And another Baronite's gone as well.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was last turn or this turn.
But steadfast. Oh god.
That's at least 3 or 4 turns he's been there.
So ghouls go in.
And there's Varkalak as well.
And Federico to help.
You chaff the bruisers.
Chaff.
You still got some chaff, how?
Chaff.
So much of the stuff.
So much chaff.
And you move the zombies to face off with my tribesman unit and turn around. Toby's been quiet this battle.
Yeah, he's just chilling, man.
Yeah.
He's just munching. He ordered a Domino's.
Fair enough. Is that another unit of chaff?
Chaff.
You raised another unit.
Yeah, because... What do I want to do?
I can't remember. I think you just did it and put them there.
I had some dice. That's why I raised them.
Yeah. And you got whispers up on them, so they're now down to discipline 4.
I was like, screw your steadfast. You're discipline 4 now. You're going to leave. I've had enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Killed him.
I think that's a mixture of poison and Federico's magic.
Yeah.
He's had a good battle, hasn't he?
What's that, Federico? Yeah, it's an amazing. And that Whispers of the Veil clearly was enough. Because I did indeed flee. Killed another Baronite on the way through.
Yeah. And the
so
remaining
one Baronite chased down the survivors.
Yeah. And Darius can turn and face the rest of the battle now.
Yeah.
Now that he's not distracted, he can see what's actually going on.
Lost 4 turns worth of action. So I charged into your chaff unit, thinking that was a great way for me to get past Federico and the ghouls.
Yeah.
So thought, haha, you made a mistake. You've let me past. Charged into them.
Charged some chaff.
Charged into the zombies, who weren't chaff, but they're kind of as good as
chaff. They're
chaff.
pretty much chaff. Yeah, they can be.
Got Cleansing Fire to help out on my shaman. Killed the bats. And this is me being cocky about you making a mistake and giving me a way out with my Tuskers. Rolling a 111 on the Swift Stride.
It's not even funny, is it?
It's not funny at all.
So
a 1, 1, and a 2 would have been enough to get round Federico, I think. Maybe not the ghouls.
Well,
no, it would have been, because the ghouls wouldn't have been able to charge anything. All I needed was one of those dice not to be a 1.
Unlucky friend.
Friend, yes. Zombies die, of course they do. Don't think I even used the breath weapon, but I hope I wouldn't need it. And Darius goes in to finish off this job.
Yeah.
He's like, these guys are a bit bigger than Scrap.
Maybe
I'll deal with them a bit easier. Of course, well, they deserve to die now. That's quite a good little bit of lighting going on there. It's the light as the sun comes up. The song in there. Yeah, so you move your ghouls back round and your 2 units.
Yeah. So I'm moving them up. I'm thinking,
Mm.
right, but they're gonna stick around. They're gonna kill them all
No.
in one turn, and I want to try and allow a flank charge if I can. So that's why I haven't gone right up.
Yeah. You get a whole load of stuff up on them and Raven's Wing to move them closer to make it very obvious who I need to charge.
At this point, because I have a Raven's Wing, I was like, actually, I don't want you to charge my zombies.
No,
so I'll have to go.
I was going to if you hadn't done this.
But kills one.
Those are very squishy compared to scraplings.
They ran. Yeah.
And these guys die horribly.
Yeah. Federico did 5 wounds again. Yeah. So clearly he does 5 wounds to Tassus.
Clearly. And what is it, AP3 or AP2?
6, yeah. AP3.
AP3.
And that's not even my that's every black player.
Yeah. Yeah, so opinion of Tuskers to come shortly. Yeah, that was the combat. Lose a couple of ogres, but I mean they are going to win that.
This is you haven't charged. You didn't charge in before this, though.
What?
Well, that last one was me. The end of my turn. So this is your turn going in.
Me charging
and
in,
charging, do some wounds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I lose 2 on the way in. Kill loads of skeletons, but obviously I can't. That must have been after crumble as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, don't know what the 3 is. Oh, did I kill it as a result?
Yeah, you did 3 wounds. He's got 4.
Oh, he's got 4. Yeah, we've worked out. Why has a Barrow King got 4 wounds?
Because apparently they're awesome.
Why though?
I don't know.
Oh, that's the last picture.
Ah, there we go.
Yeah. There was about 6 turns. I think what we did was something interesting. What we were discussing during the battle is that I had written some ogre fluff story with all of these characters, except they were in the past tense, i.e., something had already happened to them that meant they were not in the current time of the story being told. If you can follow that.
I don't.
No. That's fine. There was only the story was being told from one character's perspective, and that was the perspective of this guy right here, the shaman, whose name is Butcher the Butcher.
Butcher the Butcher.
He was telling a story about his past to some other ogres, and he wouldn't reveal much about his past, only that whatever happened in the past to him changed him irrevocably.
Oh, that's a good word.
I love that word. I didn't plan to get that in, but I got it in now, and I'm very pleased with myself.
We should plan to get it in every battle report.
All right. Okay. It's your turn next.
Irrevocable.
Irrevocably.
Irrevocably.
Broccoli?
Broccoli.
Anyway, yeah. So basically what we did was, because Butcher, the Butcher, Shaman, is the only character alive in this battle, we decided, the others having been summarily destroyed and beaten and killed.
Mainly by Darius.
Mainly by Darius and Federico, yeah.
Not Sophia.
No.
She's dead.
She's very dead. We decided to end the battle there because the Shaman was pretty much the last character standing. And with a flash of light, the Shaman disappears.
Ooh.
And the vampires are left on the field of battle in victory. They have indeed slaughtered this ogre army that was heading towards Avras.
And can now carry on without competition.
Yeah, I don't suppose either army decided to ask the other one what side they were on.
Oh yeah, they might have been the same side.
I'm not sure.
Darius has no allies.
No, clearly. Yeah, so the Von Hesselings were successful in their Avras campaign. A little bit of a blip, thanks to the trolls on the way.
Yep, thankfully they resurrected.
That's what vampires do.
Yeah, God.
Yeah.
Hogs.
I know, and Sophia's going to be very annoyed.
She's very resurrected. By the time she keeps coming back, oh my God.
Yeah. Anyway, this one's turned into a little bit of a slog in terms of time, so we better not ramble on too much.
Absolutely.
Just a massive thank you to the guys who've run Avras campaign. They've been awesome. Our reports have been a little bit late in the day in terms of the whole campaign, but this will be posted with only a few days left in the campaign.
Yeah.
So.
No, thank you very much. I, for one, have really enjoyed every single hobby aspect I've gone into, because obviously that whole campaign was to get into all the different things.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed very much what they've set up. Enjoyed writing the Von Hesslich fluff.
And playing these games.
Playing the games, doing the terrain. the challenge of it all, and the general atmosphere.
Yeah, it's been really
on the
supported
forum.
very well, hasn't it? Everyone's been very positive about hearing each other's ideas and things like that. So
It's actually class. So it's been, for me, a massive success.
yeah, I agree.
Well done,
I
guys.
agree. And do check it out, because even if you're only just joining it or
There's
checking
still
it out,
stuff to do.
plenty
We
of time.
still need to get vampires on the seat of that throne.
No, we don't. Someone else can win.
No one else can win.
Okay. Anyway, we're going to leave it there. So thanks for watching, and continue to enjoy your Vampire Covenant preparation for your next tournament, which is still going up alongside this.
Yeah, if you love vampires, stick around, folks.
Now's the time. Cool. So we'll see you on our more battles to come.
See you later.